What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Arkway, a new direction of a modern man. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to style yourself like Michael B. Jordan. So in this video, I'm going to break down 3 characteristics, 3 tips that you guys can take away to improving your style, to enhancing your style, to even dressing better. So if you guys are ready, let's go. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe to the section down below so that way you guys can stay engaged with the content, but at the same time you can see the latest releases of what I post. If you guys want me to style break down any other celebrities or public figures or anyone you guys may know of, put it in the comment section down below. I'll be looking at all the comments and I'll basically be going through them to make a video based on that so you guys can see what you guys want. I'm gonna get into this video right now because I'm actually quite excited to break down Michael B. Jordan's style. If you guys already don't know who Michael B. Jordan is, you guys probably seen him in Creed, Black Panther, big Hollywood actor, but I just want to break down his style first and foremost because it is quite interesting, but at the same time it's really relevant to your style today. One quality I want to mention about Michael B. Jordan is that how modern he is. I actually classify this as a modern man. I'll tell you a few reasons why. He is modern at the same time, but he's adaptable. So when I say that, I mean he's adaptable to different changes, different possibilities, different ways of life, different ways of living. And that is something within fashion, or that is something within menswear that you tend to explore and you become more of. So like, for example, if you're traveling and you only been outside of your hometown, that's all you're exposed to, so that's all you know. But once you start seeing the world, start traveling around the world, you're exposed to a whole different world of fashion, different way of doing things, different way of operating. And that is something that's communicated within Michael B. Jordan's style, is that it's so vast in majority and styles and different aspects of life. When you go into Michael B. Jordan, you can see that he's a well-explored man. And so being a modern man, that whole idea of it is about becoming the best of yourself, becoming the better you. At the same time, it's also about learning about everything, learning about knowledge, learning about how things work. And when it comes down to the modern man within fashion, it's the same type of principle. We learn as much as we can, we grow, we adapt, we change. But that's what a modern man is to me, being able to change through diversity. So this is classified as a modern man under my label as a modern man. This is what it is. So when it comes into the second quality that I noticed with Michael B. Jordan that he has, is that he's really in tune with his streetwear background, his streetwear look, his upbringing. A lot of people from diverse backgrounds, you grew up in a certain light, you grew up in a certain environment, and you kind of see the streetwear culture really infused with his own style, but still being grassroots to him as a person, as it should be. Your foundation is what sets you apart. So for him, he's really inclined with a lot of Nike shoes when it comes to Nike Dunks. So when he was growing up, Michael Jordan was a big thing in his era. So you can see him really pay homage to the Nike Dunks, the Jordans, those type of sports shoes or those type of sneakers, and really paying homage to a generation that paved his own pathway through entertainment. More or less the modern way of styling in today's society as a modern man, where it's kind of like the neutral tones, or where it's kind of where you wear the collar neck shirt. Those type of changes, those types of ways of being able to adapt to those likings, and slim cut pants, those type of elements of a modern man, he really changes into and adapts well into. I love when people do that. They bring their streetwear culture, their upbringing into who they are, and they don't let it fall apart. It's always remaining with them. The third thing I actually want to emphasize is his high fashion and his suits. Always knowing what to wear during different occasions. When it comes down to it, he has a great way of blending high fashion into his streetwear and into being a modern man. So he has a great blend of knowing what to match and how to put it together. So for example, when it goes into the varsity jacket where he's wearing all black, the yellow varsity with some, I think those are Nikes, Nike Air Max. I can't tell from here, but that right there is an example of taking high fashion and applying it into the streetwear. And that's something as a modern man someone would typically do. You're able to adapt to change and apply new things into new categories to create a new outlet. So I want to give you guys like 3 insights from my perspective of what you guys take away from this, and then I'll actually talk about his hairstyle and his haircuts and all that. Number 1, be a modern man. So being able to adapt to change, that's simply what that means. The second thing is finding streetwear that is adaptable to you, but at the same time gives you that euphoria of when you grew up as a kid or when you grew up as a teen. You want to have a little bit of that within your style because it keeps you young. At the same time, it keeps you engaged with what's current, and you can see how times change. So being connected with your streetwear culture as well, or being connected with something from your past into your own style now, is a great way of connecting and staying connected with who you are and truly who you are as a person. The third thing I recommend you guys to do is start exploring high fashion in suits. Be able to see what's out there, see what's changing, see what's new, see what's relevant, see why it works, see why it doesn't. I think being able to understand where suits are going and being able to understand where high fashion is going or modern wear is a great opportunity for you to beat the curve. So the last thing I want to talk about is Michael B. Jordan's grooming routine. So with Michael B. Jordan, you can really see that he stays strong with the soul patch, but also the stash up top as well. He really keeps a clean cut with his own look, and that's his own style, and he really grew himself into that, and that's what he embraces. So when it comes down to grooming routine, keep yourself clean, keep yourself sharp, define your style within your own grooming routine as well. So yet again, guys, thank you guys for watching Arkway, a new direction of a modern man. Make sure you guys subscribe in the section down below for the latest content updates on every video that I drop. And also put in the comment section down below of what public figure or celebrity you guys want to see me review and style breakdown next, so you guys can have a perspective on how to apply into your own style. So thanks yet again, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.